want you to think about this. If you're we've got a few people take notes. Number one, remember to lift your eyes. Verse number one, look what he said. He said, I will lift up my eyes unto the hills. Always remember to lift up your eye. And this is not just something you just need to start doing when you get in trouble either. This needs to be a way of life for you and I as believers. Colossians 3:1, Paul said, set your affection, your desires, your hearts, your thoughts, everything about you on things above. Not on things down here, but on things above where Christ sits at the right hand of the Father. Our affections. I want you to understand, this needs to be a way of life. This isn't just something. Here's what most folks do. Most folks want to do what they want to do and look where they want to look. But the moment they get in trouble, then that's when they start looking up. Most folks want to live like hell all through the week. Then they find themselves in a crisis, and all of a sudden they want to ask God, but it doesn't work that way, amen?
Amen.
It doesn't work that way. But here's kind of why I wanted to point this out to you. Here's why when you're going through trouble, you need to lift your eyes. Because here's what we have a tendency to do. The first thing when we start going through trouble is we have a tendency to look at earthly options and earthly things to provide our assistance.
That's right.
I'm going to preach to myself in here this morning just for a minute. When we start going through trouble, the first thing is what we have a tendency to do is to look at earthly things to provide our assistance. Earthly people to pull some strings and to do this and to do that to try to provide a remedy for our situation. But I want you to understand, sometimes we're too carnal. Sometimes our problem is we're too carnal for God to move in our life. We're too earthly to realize where our real source of help comes from. Can I tell you something? The source of your help isn't coming from your boss. Sometimes we try to scrap a bunch of stuff up and we think we can go here and think we can go there and we think we can fix every problem just by earthly things, by earthly people, by earthly situations. But your help isn't coming from your boss. Your help isn't coming from all that extra overtime you're working. Your help isn't coming because you know some people who might can pull a few strings. You know what the psalmist said? He said, I will lift up my eyes to the hills from which cometh my help. He said, my help.
That's right.
My help, my assistance, my remedy, who's going to aid me, who's going to make things, my help comes from where? He said it comes from the Lord. Do you remember what Jesus said?